Today is accessory declutter day. I have a few categories we're gonna go through today: jewelry, my purses, I have sunglasses, and a few other small categories. So if you are ready for it, let's get right into the decluttering. I wanted to start out with the jewelry because that's probably the largest category that I have, and it's going to take the most amount of time because there's so many small pieces. I am pulling out the jewelry trays I have in my bathroom drawer. That's where I keep all of my jewelry because I have some extra space here. It's close to my closet, and then I can put it on in front of the mirror and see how it looks. And then it's also the place I take off my jewelry a lot before I go to bed or wash my face, so I can easily put it away in the right spot and not have to go all around the house or to my closet to put it away. The smaller containers have all of my stud earrings and really small earrings, little hoops and things you'll see. And then some of the larger organizers have bigger earrings, but I try and keep all of my earrings in here. So I'm taking everything out and just going to sort through it. The reason I have two is because I have one for silver jewelry and one for gold jewelry. You'll see I also pulled some things out of my travel jewelry case. This was really bad. I try to pull everything out when I get back from a trip and leave this empty just so I don't have some jewelry in the travel case, and then when I go to put on jewelry and look through what I have, I'll easily forget about things if they're still in there. So I like to empty it out right when I get back from a trip, which clearly I did not do last time. As I'm going through, I'm trying to get rid of duplicates, and not necessarily 100% duplicates because that's really rare that I would have the exact same pair of earrings, but things that look really similar and I could just wear one over the other and don't really need two pairs that look so close to each other. Also trying to be really honest with myself and get rid of things that I haven't worn, things that I don't like. The haven't worn category is probably the most difficult for me because a lot of times I think it's something that's really pretty or it's more of an aspirational piece, and even though it is pretty, I just don't find myself wearing it, so there's no point in me holding on to it and keeping it in my collection. I have a lot of little necklaces here. I'm going to try and transition all of my necklaces into the closet. I have a hanging organizer in there with all of my long necklaces, but I'm pretty confident I can do a lot of decluttering there and we'll have room to hang all of these little necklaces. And as you can tell, I have a lot of untangling to do from keeping them in these organizers. So I think it'll be beneficial to have them hanging up, and the best spot I have for that is in the closet where I already have that organizer there. In my collection, as I'm sure you'll see, I have a good mix of some jewelry that's pretty nice and other jewelry that falls more into the costume jewelry category. So because I have some less expensive pieces, that usually means that you accumulate a little bit more. As I get older, I'm finding myself drawn to just a few quality pieces, and so I'm starting to get rid of some of the more costume jewelry style. I also haven't really gotten rid of certain things where I think the trends have moved on. So I'm trying to be conscious of that too. Like the chunky jewelry necklaces that might have been really popular before are less popular now, and so I'm not wearing them. And because they're affordable, I feel comfortable getting rid of them. And then if for some reason that trend ever comes back or I feel like changing my mind, I'll probably want something new anyway. So I don't like holding on to things just in case a trend returns. That's not something that makes sense for me. I would rather live with less right now and enjoy the clutter-free space and then repurchase if necessary. And then you can always treat yourself to something new. So now we're in the closet, and this is the hanging organizer that I was talking about. And I'm slowly pulling out some pieces that I think I can get rid of and going back and forth to the bathroom and grabbing some of those smaller necklaces. I am overlapping a few of them and doubling up, which is perfectly fine. I used to have 2 of these, but one of them broke in the move, so I'm down to 1, which means there's even more of an incentive to pare down my collection. Now things are really starting to come together. You'll see that pile on the floor is a bunch of things I'm getting rid of, minus my travel organizer. I'm going to keep that, but it's just sitting in that pile. I've gone through my earrings, I've gone through my necklaces, my bracelets, and was actually able to get rid of an organizer. So instead of having 4, I'm down to 3, which is great progress, and I'm gonna put that back in the drawer. Last thing I'm gonna do with my jewelry is clean some of it off. I have this ring cleaner that I use for my engagement ring and my wedding ring, but I also use it for a lot of other fine jewelry. It is a paste and then a little bit of a liquid substance. You can use the paste and a clean toothbrush. I just saved 1 toothbrush specifically for cleaning all of my jewelry, and then rub it in there, rub that toothbrush in the paste, scrub it on your jewelry. I give it a rinse after that, and then you can spray it with the liquid solution to give it a little bit more of a shine. I scrub it again with a toothbrush. The nice thing about getting the combo of these 2 cleaners, they sell them in a pack with both things, is that you can pour some of the liquid into the paste if it starts to harden. And I've had this paste for years. It lasts a really long time. And because you can use the liquid to help soften up the paste, it helps make it last even longer. It's such a night and day difference when I clean with this stuff. My jewelry shines really, really well. It does say that you can use it on gold, silver, platinum, diamonds, pearls, really anything. It says fine jewelry, vintage jewelry, costume, fashion, designer, all of those things. I use it on rings, earrings, bracelets. So I'll make sure to link the cleaner in the description box if you're interested. We're gonna pop back into the closet. I'm gonna start going through my accessories, starting with my clutches. So I'm pulling all of them out, just kind of going through them. I have decluttered a lot of these, but I still don't think I wear a lot of these large envelope style clutches that I have up here at the top in a little office organizer. I'm trying to think through which ones are similar enough that I probably don't need all of them. And I did decide to get rid of 2 of them that have these flowers that I got from a FabFitFun box a really long time ago. Next up, I have 4 of this kind of mid-size purse, I like to call them. They're not quite as big as my tote bags. I'm just going through each of them, cleaning them out and checking to make sure I don't have things in the purses, because not only am I decluttering purses, but I'm going through and decluttering anything that might be in them. I like to keep my purses empty when I store them. I only have 4 of these and I'm going to keep all of them. And then for my large tote bags, I just have a few here as well, going to keep those. And then down one shelf, even lower, I have my smallest crossbody bags. This clear plastic one I don't love, but because of sporting events, it is kind of nice to have. A lot of stadiums, whether it's a sporting event or a concert or something, have requirements around the bag size that you can bring and the bag type, and some places require a clear bag, so I'm keeping it for that purpose. I've pulled my sunglasses out, and I also have my scarves that I'm going to go through and pashminas. I think I'm probably going to keep all of these. I just have a couple of pashminas and one thicker scarf that I use as like a pashmina. I literally own one baseball hat, so I'm going to keep that. And then I have a few pairs of sunglasses, and I decided to get rid of this old Coach pair that I don't really think is in style anymore, and I don't wear it. So I'm going to keep these 2, and then I have one extra pair of sunglasses that I keep in my car, which feels like a good collection size to me. Because I got rid of one pair of sunglasses, I can also get rid of a bag that goes with it. I'm going to keep the hard-sided ones, and let's take one final look at everything I was able to declutter. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and until next time, I will see you guys later.